So Valve have actually done something, and it's a step in the right direction. So kind of like last night, Valve released an update where they state that they have restricted certain new accounts from using chat in Valve official servers, and that work is ongoing to mitigate the use of new accounts and free accounts for abusive purposes. Now, basically what that means is that if a bot creator or anyone like that starts mass creating bots, a lot of those bots should be restricted from using chat to spam all their hateful stuff like we know that the bots do. So while that doesn't completely remove cheaters yet, it will mean that most of the time, hopefully, we don't see a whole bunch of chat binds and stuff like that, and things you just don't really want to be seeing. You'll probably still have people cheating against you in games, potentially, but it's better somebody having just cheats than cheats with chat binds that offend people. Like, I'd take just the cheaters every day. So while this solution right now isn't perfect, it's a step in the right direction from Valve at least. And the last bit of that little statement I read out has me very hopeful. They obviously said that work is ongoing to try and stop new accounts from being used for abusive stuff, which obviously means given hacks and hate speech binds, which is good. Valve know that what they've done right now isn't a full fix and there is still work to do, which for Valve is actually quite good. And they look like they are still trying to find a way or a proper solution to deal with these bots, which is what I said that they were doing, but people doubted me. And for a little bit I was doubting myself. I've been trying to stay optimistic this whole time these bots have been going on. I said Valve are probably just working on something that they don't know how to deal with yet, and we'll see something soon. And then they've come out with this, and while this is not the end solution, obviously, we know that Valve are actually currently working on dealing with them, which is very good. I'm just kind of hoping that what they do next doesn't take absolutely forever to make, and when it does roll out, it's actually helpful and that we can get back to our botless TF2. As fun as this like immersive MVM update might be, I'm bored of fighting robots in servers where I didn't ask to fight robots. If Valve update the game again, you better know I'm making another video on it, so you need to make sure you subscribe for that. You don't want to miss out. Another thing they did is also add buttons to enable text chat and enable voice chat, which is quite nice. Obviously, you could do this already with console commands, but for newer players who don't know much about using the console or where to even find these commands or that they even exist, this is quite good. It will help quite a few people at least against the bots spamming the chat and mic spamming, which apparently they do now. I didn't know that because I've always played with voice enable off. But for newer players, these two buttons might actually be a lifesaver because they don't know about the console, but now they have buttons to turn it on and off instead, which is useful. I feel like we should always have had this button. Kind of sad that we need it, but better that we have it. Okay, so in general with this whole thing, I don't think this fix will last forever, and apparently some bots are already finding ways around what Valve have put in place here. So I look forward to seeing what Valve are actually going to be doing to counter the bots in the future, and if any lawsuits or anything could be thrown around after this from Valve to people creating bots on their game. The amount of potential damage Valve could say that these hackers have done, you know, that might be lawsuit worthy, and it would make an example out of these people that Valve isn't a company that you really should mess with. It might actually help Valve make a case for itself and prove to people that if they start doing that stuff in the game, then there are going to be consequences. Like, imagine this whole couple of months ends with bots being removed and Valve not following this up in court to the people who have been terrorizing the game for months, and they basically just get away with it. Like, I sort of want to see a lawsuit here. Like, I feel like an example needs to be made out of all of these bots, and Valve need to prove to themselves and to everybody else really that you can't control the game and harass the game and, you know, terrorize the game and all of their servers for months and get away with it. Either way, for now, I am actually quite excited to, you know, see how what they have done works, and if I see a whole bunch of bots. Some people are saying it does help, some people are saying it doesn't help. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure where I will stand yet. But for now, it is a step in the right direction, and, you know, I'm excited to see where this goes, and hopefully we're a step closer now to our botless TF2 again. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure that you leave it a like, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new to keep up to date on all of the TF2 news when there is some, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.